Well, new fast food options are coming to Metro Vancouver. Let's bring in Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. None of us have had breakfast yet, Tyler, so now we're all craving burgers. But this is not your ordinary burger. This is something entirely different.
Yeah, well, there's big expansion plans ahead here in Canada for Chinese burger giant Bing's Crispy Burger. It's going to be the company's first foray into the North American market, and it also comes as Filipino fast food chain Jollibee ramps up its own expansion here in Canada. It started out in Winnipeg a few years back, but it'll soon be hitting Metro Vancouver. There's a storefront along the Granville Strip, already has a logo up, but it hasn't opened just yet. And the company also announced last month that its next Vancouver outlet will be on Broadway and Cambie. Although I'll point out that the Surrey store was supposed to open this month, it still hasn't begun construction. So that might be disappointing for a lot of those folks that really want to get in on Jollibee. But either way, it appears that there's a lot of hunger and thirst for these foreign companies to start going here in Canada.
Hunger and thirst, so to speak. I know there's a lot of excitement about Jollibee, and I don't want to put you on the spot about Bing's, but just so we can clarify for our viewers, because I've looked it up now. Bing's Crispy Burger, it's like a crispy kind of bun-like thing, right? And then the filling is meat or vegetarian, but it's like chopped up and not like a real solid patty. I don't know if you know this.
I've looked at the photos. It's very distinct, yeah.
It definitely looks different, but pretty delicious. So we'll try that when it gets here. Okay, let's move on to vaccine mandates. We've seen this coming in certain sectors and various businesses, Tyler, but now we're hearing big banks are bringing it in.
Yeah, it looks as if all 5 of Canada's big banks are on boards with Ottawa's plans, and this is for federally regulated industries, which includes the banking sector. Now, internal memos reviewed by Reuters, it shows that 4 out of the 5 big banks have plans to implement this by late October, early November. Scotiabank, though, has not yet set a firm date. And there will be consequences for those workers that won't abide by this. TD, for example, will require that unvaccinated employees complete an online course about the benefits of vaccinations. They'll also have to go through rapid testing if they go into the office, and also wear a mask if they're in the office as well. Other federally regulated industries like telecom, they're expected to come on board with similar measures, but we haven't quite heard those details just yet. But I think we all want to keep an eye on how this is going to unfold as the weather gets cooler going into the fall months.
Well, broadcasting is also federally regulated, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Thank you very much, Tyler.